Hi everyone, it's Alia back. Welcome to my channel. I've come on today to show a new journal that I finished making using a kit from Seneca Crafts. It's the Butterfly Secrets kit, and I've actually used this kit before. Love the kit, and I wanted to recreate a journal, not like the one I did before, but a smaller version. So this is what I came up with. So the tie here isn't attached, but I'm going to take it off so I can show you what I did on the front. Excuse my voice, I have a frog in my throat. So that comes off. And on the front, this here is a frame. There is one sheet in the collection that has a bunch of frames on it. And so what I did, I picked the purple frame because I wanted to go with the cover. Cut out the middle part, and then this picture right here was a cutout from the collection. So I just put it underneath, so it made it look kind of like a picture on a wall. But it's all like I wanted a very purpley themed cover to go with the excuse me, the fabric. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but sewn all the way around the actual book, as well as the image here, I used purple thread. So, it's my pretty purple book. Journal. Book. Whatever. So, we'll get, actually, I didn't tell you how big it is. It's not a TN size. It's a little bit wider, but a little bit shorter. So, the covers on this measure 8 by 4.5, and then the actual pages, because they're a little bit shorter, measure 4 by 7.25, or a little over 7.25, I think, maybe 7 3/8. I have to measure it again, but I'm not sure. So I know with a TN insert, I believe it's what, 8.25 by 4.25. So it's a little bit shorter, but a little bit wider. But I mean, if you wanted to, I'm sure you could put it in a TN. Who knows? So in the beginning, I've left this page blank, and I kind of like how it looks blank, depending on what papers are on the inside. But I liked this paper, and I liked the way it sort of introduced the purples. Now this paper here wasn't part of the collection. It was a sheet from the, oh gosh, I want to say it's the Conservatory Paper Pad by Craftsmith that I got at Michael's a while back. So, but I liked the way it matched with the collection, so I used it. So here, and something different I did with this book, every page, instead of, I'm tongue-tied. Take a breath, back up. Okay, every page that I printed from the kit, instead of printing a background page for it, usually, you print the background with a different page. What I did was I sewed coffee dyed paper to the back of each of the pages. So as you can see here, you see the purple sewing around the edges. It's because on the back side, I've sewn the coffee dyed paper. So every paper from the kit has coffee dyed paper sewn to it. So, and behind each page, I have a little pocket. So this is a pocket from the collection. The only thing I added were these two little elements here, and those are little bits from the Tim Holtz snippets, I think it is. But they're Tim Holtz. And then I also have some lace there. And it has like a pinkish, purplish tint to it. I don't know if that'll show up on camera, but it was pretty cute. And then in all the pockets, and I'm not going to take everything out because they're pretty much all basically the same. I have just some journaling cards, some tags that you can write on. And then they tuck back in the pockets. And then here, this is some of that paper I found at the estate sale from 1978. I didn't coffee dye it because I like the way it feels. It's pretty cool. So I left that, so perfect for journaling. And then I did my own paper that you can also journal on. Though when I printed it, I didn't realize I made my lines so big. So the next time I do it, I'll probably draw the lines a little bit closer together because it does look awfully wide. But it's okay. Some people write big. So here's another paper from the collection, and then on the back we have the coffee dyed paper sewn. Here I made a little tuck spot with a butterfly here. I have some vintage rickrack, and of course one of my vintage buttons, and just a couple little tags and such inside, and some more of that vintage paper, and some coffee dyed graph paper that my dad gave me. And then we have the next page, and again, this is an image from the kit, so I cut that out to make a pocket. And here is another cut apart from the kit, and there was like the coin envelopes, I think that's what they're called, but I can never figure out how to put them together, and I tried last time and it came out awful. I think I ended up cutting them apart and using them to make the actual tuck spots. But I do like these, so I printed out this sheet and I cut them all out. And another pretty purple image. Oh, and you can see the Eiffel Tower right on the side there. And then again on the back, and then these two are also from the collection. Very pretty. Okay, so as you can tell, after each of the printed papers, I have two papers and then another printed one. So that's how I kind of organize the whole book. And I love this one. And this is a cut apart. This is actually the image I used on the other journal that I made from Seneca Pond. And I used this on the cover. But this is blue, and I wanted everything on the cover to be purple, so that's why I didn't use it again. And then so we have a little journaling card there and a tag there. And I've just added this flower there. So we have 2 pages, and then the next paper, and here, this is a little pink. It's very pink. So I have the pink trim down there, pink journaling card, which is actually a tuck spot now, glue string. Glue string is not pink though. And then I just layered on a little flower there. And then we have some images. This is from the kit. And that's all gets tucked behind. And another page. And this is the middle right here. And I used the purple string. And I didn't put any pockets or anything here because I thought this could be a nice journaling spread or to put pictures on. So I left this one plain. 2 sheets. And then I've made a belly band here. This is from the kit. This is a Tim Holtz die cut, and I just ran some peach ribbon, I don't know if that's ribbon, whatever that is, behind there, because here it's very light, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's also peach. And I turned it into a belly band, and it holds that stuff right there. And the purple birds. Okay, so 2 pages again. And here's another belly band, but it's a larger one because it's a larger tag that I used. And then I ran some ribbon, ruffled it up, stuck it on the bottom here, and put in some cards there. Okay, and you'll never guess, 2 pages. And then another pocket, and this is a pocket, this is a pocket from the collection. Ran some trim underneath with a little silver butterfly. And again, these two, I love this image. I was debating whether to put this on the front, but see how the, it doesn't quite, it's not big enough. It just fits here with a little bit of room on the top. But I wanted this image, and I'm sure there was a way to blow it up, but I'm not there yet. But I loved this image. Yeah. It would have been nice, but I mean, that's nice too. So I'm not unhappy that I did it, but this is my favorite image. So that's from the kit, as well as this one from the kit as well. Okay, and the 2 pages again. And here is also from the kit. I wanted to bring out the blue, if you can see. So I did some blue ribbon ruffled up and sewn. And then this one here. Beautiful, beautiful. That's from the kit. And this other ones that I'm showing, I've just got off the computer. Okay, and I also did a little flip down and layered some purpley flowers. And there's lace and some sari silk ribbon. And then that just holds 2 little journaling cards under there. And then 2 pages. And here's a nice purple pocket. Again, this pocket is from the kit. And I ran some purple lacy trim at the bottom there. And then those are inside. And then we get to the back. And here, I thought that I wanted to include this in somehow, except the pages are a little bit too narrow. But I wanted, and I also put a postcard, and both of these things I got from Dani's Etsy shop, and she's junk journals and more here on YouTube, but she also has the Etsy that sells stuff like this. I don't know if she has the postcards anymore, but she has all different stuff that you can use in your journals. So I will also put a link to her shop and her channel below, just in case you want to check that out. But I like this because sometimes when you're journaling or trying to memory keep and there's elements that won't fit in the actual journal, but you want it to be in the journal, you can put them in here. And then what I did was just clip it to the back. But you could also, you could use washi on here. If you really wanted to make something permanent, you could sew it, you could glue it down, but I thought this was a perfect little place to keep any extra bigger things that didn't fit. And of course, I mean, you don't have to use my paper clips. I didn't have a purple one, had a pink one. I thought that was okay because pink and purple, they go together. And then the back. So I hope you liked this. This was a fun one to make because I liked the sewing the coffee dyed paper on the back of the kits. So that's something I definitely might do again. It is very time consuming, but I like the final product. So this is available in my Etsy shop. I'll also put the link to that below. And I'll put the link to Dani's stuff too, because you have to check out her shop. She has lots of good things in there. And I'm not sure when I'll be back. I have to decide what my next project is going to be because, my head is full of things that I want to do, ideas that I see. And so I just have to get my thoughts together and figure out what I'm going to do next. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.